Let's do a roll call. I see it too, but I don't see anyone but myself listed. So please identify yourself and let me know if you can hear me. Hey, what's up, Tori? This won't be long. I'm just wanted to just update you guys on the next assignment that I'm going to post. I didn't post one last week. Just trying to figure out what direction to take with this class because I know that some of you guys don't have a desktop or a laptop. So I'm trying to find a way to bridge the gap between the ones that do have the capability to record on their laptop or desktop and the ones that just have a phone. I think majority of you, I think almost everybody have an iPhone. So if you have an iPhone, there's a way to do some recording. Oh, can't hear me, can't hear me. All right. How about now? Better? Is it better now? We can barely hear you. Okay. What about now? Good? Sounds loud through my speaker. Okay, cool. All right, so said earlier that this shouldn't take an hour. I just wanted to touch bases with everyone, give you somewhat of an update about what the assignment that I'm going to post this week. I'm going to try to have it ready today, but the challenge is basically trying to bridge the gap between the people that have an iPhone or that don't have a computer, whether it's a laptop or desktop. But I think now here's by show of hands of if you're one of the students that don't have you don't have access to a computer, let do you have an iPhone? So let me know if you have an iPhone at least. Because if you have an iPhone, then we're still in business. Now, if you're a Droid, there are some apps out there that you can use to record. I'm going to be honest, I'm familiar with a lot of the recording apps uh, on on Droid, and I'm a Droid user. I'm a Samsung person, but if you have an iPhone, you can download GarageBand. From my understanding, I think GarageBand is free, but you can let me know if that's the case. I think it's free, from my understanding. But if you don't have a computer, or you don't have a MacBook computer, let me be more specific. Um, then you need to download GarageBand on your phone, and I think it's a free download on your phone, and so that way we can do some you can do projects that way. And what you're gonna want to do is when I post the assignment, I'm gonna have links available so you can go to if you're trying to figure out how to do certain things in the assignment, specifically for you guys that have just an iPhone, don't have any other means of recording. As I said earlier, this is just a quick meet, just a little bit of somewhat of a routine or whatever, just to just keep everybody abreast of what we're doing. I'm so worried that a lot of us is going to fall by the wayside, and I still have to turn in grades, and I still have to be accountable for the work that we're doing, even while we're away. This is a online class, but I still want to just make sure that everybody's doing well. Now, what I'm going to do next is open it up for Q&A or questions. Um, and if like I said, it's not going to last that long. It just depends on what questions you have, how long it takes for me to answer it. If you don't have any questions, then I can cut this pretty short. But I'm also wanting to make sure I give people enough time to meet um, in this chat. So, any questions? Any questions? Hey, how you doing, Jada? I was just saying that I'm preparing to set up a assignment. I'm preparing to set up an assignment for on D12. I'm going to try to put it today. I'm going to just see, this is going to see how well you guys can complete the assignment. It's nothing too crazy, I don't think. I asked the question earlier: if you do not have a Apple computer or access to Apple computer, let me know in the chat if you have an iPhone. For those of you that don't have an Apple computer or Apple desktop or Apple, I think it's the Mac Mini, let me know if you have an iPhone. Because if you have an iPhone, we can still do assignments on GarageBand because that's uh, oh, okay, Jada. So you say you have Apple laptop and an Apple, uh, an iPhone. Now, if you have a laptop or Apple desktop, then we can just don't worry about iPhone. I'm just trying to figure out for those of you that may not have access to an Apple computer, then I would need to tailor this assignment to um, for iPhone if you have one. If you have an Apple computer and you can download GarageBand, that's good. Now you're gonna have to find a way to email it to me because what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is you're gonna create a song, but you're gonna have to convert it into an MP3. Okay, and if nobody, if nobody, if there's, but some of you guys already know what you have, but I thought it was might have been one or two that may not have. Keisha, I know you have a, I know you have a Mac set up. But yeah, for some of you guys, I already know what you have. I just want to make sure that everybody have the necessary tools. And that was my question to you. Like I said, I'm going to set up a assignment today. And don't worry, you have more than enough time to complete it. I'm not going to limit this to something really short. Okay, Zoo. Hey, Zoo, I had a question for you. You were saying that you was having issues with your Mac, your GarageBand on Mac. Um, are you able to? You said what was the particular issue? I think you said you couldn't download all of the instruments or whatever. Because because what you may have to do is figure out if you have enough space on your computer, or if you can you use what you already have, or maybe you need to reinstall the GarageBand on it. Okay, so it's restricting you from using the entire software. That's interesting. Why? Um, because you should be able to use all it. Now, it could be that you may not be up to date. So you may want to make sure that you can get to the App Store and update it. Okay, so it's not letting you use all of the sounds. Look, I'm sure you have a lot of the plugins available for you to use. And really, if you have a lot of the loops available, because that's really what a lot of us going to use when we create the assignments is just loops, because a lot of us don't play instruments. Um, if you can at least get to your loops, that's fine enough. And get to, at least you have a lot of, but I think if you're trying to figure out to solve that problem, you may want to update the garage band, because if it's legit, like it's a legit, you got it legitimately. Um, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, that's no different from what we have at the school. Some of the loops we couldn't use, some of them we can use. You may want to just see if you can download. You can see if it needs an update, and then there's a place where you can go when you click on GarageBand. Okay, good, good. Try to re-download it, but also you can also have the option of essential sounds, or download all of the sounds in the you go to, I think it's in file. You click on that, and then you can find it, and it says, okay, do you want to finish installing all of the sounds? So try to re-download it. Make sure it's updated. Make sure your operating system. It doesn't have to be the latest operating system, Catalina, but well, you know what? I don't know. You may have to up. I don't want to tell you to upgrade your operating system, because I don't want to create any problems. I think you should be okay, but as long as you have like one of the latest operating um, systems. I think the one for Catalina was Sierra or something like that. I just updated my MacBook, so but just go through all of those things. Okay, so Jordan, you say you have an iPhone. So if you have an iPhone, try to download GarageBand on your iPhone, because I'm gonna have to make this assignment like for people that have iPhones, and then for people that have Mac computers. Um, that way, everybody can partake in the assignment. It's gonna be a little tricky with the iPhone. I I don't use iPhone. My wife has iPhone, but I know it's available, and I know GarageBand is available. I have an iPad too, so it's the same thing. Is available. So I will have an assignment. It's basically going to be you guys create a song using loops. I'm not going to try to make it any crazier, but we're going to have to be able to create the song and then create an MP3, share it as an MP3. Okay. And I'll try to, especially for you, iPhone, if you have an iPhone, I'll try to include links that you can visit, so you can go, it can show you how to get to certain things, okay? Because it'll be really involved um, when it comes to just trying to go through the steps. But I think pretty much all of you guys are pretty tech savvy. I mean, everybody have iPhones and smartphones and stuff like that. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Because like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys long. I don't want to. I'm trying to be careful with the time, but I figured us meeting like this, just checking up on each other, and all of that is good. It's good for the rapport, and just making sure you guys okay. And if there's no question, still gonna wait a couple of minutes, because I know there may be somewhat of a internet lag going on. If there's no questions, after waiting, I'll turn you guys loose, and I'll go ahead and set up the assignment too. Okay, so I'm gonna assume there's no questions. Nothing. All right, then, Gucci. All right, I'm gonna assume there's no questions. I'm gonna let you guys go, but look out for an assignment. I'm gonna have it set up today, and we'll see how everything goes. Of course, you know when to turn it in, when to have it ready. Of course, you can always send me an email or whatever, or if you want to meet in person, we can talk about doing a WebEx or something like that. Okay. And I'm gonna also end this live chat. So as soon as it's over, just you say, oh, I forgot about something. Just reach out to me on D12. If you can't do it on D12, just go to my university email. All right, guys, I'm gonna close it out. All right, I'm glad you guys are doing well. The ones that have showed up, and I hope you guys stay safe and continue to physical distance yourself, and so we can get past this hump. Okay. All right, see you guys.